name is Erica Dorsey, and I graduated from Kean University in 2012 with a degree in psychology. And I am currently a graduate student at William Patterson University studying professional counseling with a concentration in school counseling. Well, that's a funny story. When I graduated from Kean with my degree in psychology, I was looking for a job and I couldn't find one. And I just noticed that it seemed like the field of psychology was more about diagnosis and kind of putting people into boxes and kind of checking them off and not about the whole person. So I decided to get into the field of counseling. So that's what drove me to go to graduate school. I always wanted to work with students, particularly high school students. So my goal was to become a school counselor. So that was why I chose the counseling program, the master program at William Patterson. I have two internships. My first internship is Haskell School in Haskell, New Jersey. It's K through 8. And my other internship is at Paramus High School in Paramus, New Jersey. Well, last year I was speaking to one of my advisors, and we were talking about kind of what I was going to do after graduation and kind of what age group I wanted to work with. And I had always thought that I wanted to work with high school students, but I wasn't sure, and I was kind of leaning more towards maybe I want to work with younger kids. So she said she had a contact in one of the K-8 schools. It was someone that graduated from the program previously, and she said that she was going to give me her information. So I reached out to her to see if maybe I could shadow her for a little while to kind of see what it was like in the younger school. And then we kind of bonded from there, and we talked about me interning this year, which turned into an internship. And then Paramus High School, I kind of just sat down at my computer one day and kind of emailed all of the districts within a 50-mile radius of my home to find a high school. And Paramus got back to me. We set up an interview, and I liked the supervisors. They liked me, so they gave me the internship. It's a very hard process to balance two internships, especially when you have other things going on like work and your personal life. And so it was an adjustment period for me. So September was a very hard month, but I kind of just got used to the process and, set alarms to make sure I was up on time, because there are two different start times, because one is a high school, so it's earlier, and then the K-8 is a little bit later. So setting timers and making sure that I have scheduled time to do prep work as far as my lunches, and making sure that I have all the materials that I need for each placement. So I have two separate bags for each place, so I'm carrying a bunch of things. But it's just a matter of like time management and organizational skills. To be patient and to make sure that you talk to everyone that you can, your professors, your colleagues, your classmates, because everybody might know somebody that would be able to help you. Sit down, email everybody close enough to your house where you're willing to travel, and just be patient, because sometimes people don't get back to you right away, and that's frustrating, but it'll all work out in the end. My ultimate goal would be to be a school counselor somewhere, so that's my hope. I'm also interested in the mental health aspect of counseling, so I've done my extra credits and I've taken my exams to be able to work in private practice or work in a hospital, other places where you can do counseling. So if, school counseling doesn't work out, I always have that mental health side to fall back on. Always remember why you got into the field in the first place. It's a very rewarding field. You're helping people, you're supporting people, especially when you're working with children. You might be the only form of support that child has. So it's very rewarding work, but it's also draining. So just make sure that you take care of yourself and that you're not bringing everything home with you.